ignore all that stuff about Freako and Optic, and let's focus on UNiTE going against Evil here. Slums Hardpoint. It seems to be the pivotal map that everybody starts off on. And Matt, I don't know. Do you want to go ahead and start this off, bro?
I'm jumping on board with Fizz Up. I don't care. Yeah, I want to get on board with Fizz Up right away right now, and we are going to be seeing him rocking this FAL. Obviously, everybody going on about this gun recently. There's been a lot of hype about this gun, what people think about it, and of course, as soon as I say that, he's also going to be pulling out that Cat 40 with extended clip, moving over towards this left-hand side of the map right now. Going to be throwing a grenade over the wall, seeing if he can connect anybody, and it seems like Evil have already got control of this hard point, but as soon as I say that, of course, UNiTE coming in and taking control of it, and this middle hard point is a really difficult one, I feel, to take control of for quite a while, and I do feel that on a lot of the the hardpoint maps, as soon as they start off, that first middle hardpoint is always a difficult one to start off with. So it's going to be interesting to see here how many points people can pick up on this middle one, and who's going to come up on top. And also, you've got to remember that UNiTE have got to start working the spawns, don't they? They've got to start pushing over, ready for that second hardpoint. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
That's right, and that's not actually, as you were saying right there, it does in fact look like UNiTE Slack is going to be acting sort of as an anchor point, but I actually just saw UNiTE head back towards the table's position, or excuse me, Fizzer is going to be back there, anchoring down that position on the tables. That middle hard point is important to get a couple points off, but again, it's pivotal really to go and get the anchor positions. You really want to set up your team for the next hard point, because that is what's most important. You're not going to make big points right off the start with the first hard point usually, because there's so much gunfights going on. There's so many choke points that they can come through. A lot of nades and everything spamming it out. But as you saw here, Evil, I realized was just in there. Actually, Replays is going to be in here now, rocking that A94, trying to take out those guys on the anchor position. But as you see, UNiTE is doing such a great job getting in there. Reason being is because they have that anchor position. But look at this. Evil fighting them off. Too Quick doing a great job in there, really holding them down. Impressive stuff so far. Close game. And I'm interested to see when they're going to be starting that rotation for the junk hardpoint.
Yeah, I actually want to go on board with Huddle right now. He's currently on 11 kills and 4 deaths, I believe, at this point. He's going to be sitting on this hard point. He's also using a FAL. He's going to be the other player on this team who's using, an assault rifle. The typical setup that we kind of see here, 2 SMGs and 2 assault rifles that you kind of see on hard point. We've seen some interesting stuff. We have seen some AM teams who bring out 4 assault rifles on hard point games, but we're going to see what's going on right now. And they've got this rotation going really nicely. Obviously, the rest of the team picking up those last few seconds on that last bottom hard point, and now they're going to be trying to get in here. And then we see the Huddle getting that really nice spawn, and he's going to be starting to go into that anchor position, but Too Quick takes him out very quickly, and that's going to push him off the spawn. And it seems now, if we're having a look at the mini map, that even have got this down quite well. They're starting to bring back the points. They're only 9 points behind as I say that, and they've got the anchor position in, but I think he's going to be going, and this is going to be a real fight for the anchor right now, because these 2 top hard points, you can get a lot of points. Obviously 120 points up for grab just over this side of the map.
That's correct, because that junk hardpoint as well as that garage hardpoint. Evil Too Quick's doing a great job rocking that FAL over there at the fountain position, which seems to be the best spot to anchor down on this side of the map. And he does in fact pick up somebody over on that red van. The guy goes and cuts through the Graves position. And right now, all three members right now for UNiTE are going to be trying to attack that one choke point. Doing a great battle in there as Slack was able to push in there, but Replays gets in there and is able to take them out and take it over again. And there you go. Too Quick is going to be holding down that again. And we are going to, in fact, rotate over to the mechanic section, and Evil is going to take that over really quick. John taking it over, but Spacely coming in big, taking out John. And right now it's contested again. Just right now, from what I'm seeing, it's just great contentions going on. A lot of great rotations, and really just, this is top of the line gameplay. It does not get any better than this. Close game so far, but still 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. And by the way, I'm just trying to figure out, I believe that is in fact going to be, who was I saying was the anchor? That is in fact, I believe, Replays?
I think it was Realize who was back there with that FAL.
Yeah.
Let me just double check what he's using right now. He's using that MSMC at the minute. He's going to be the SMG player right now at the second. I'm not sure if he was using it a second ago, but he was obviously doing a good job as they managed to get quite a lot of points on the board. And as we see, we've got a about a 20-second game on our hands right now. Still 6 minutes on the clock, so obviously everything to play for. And this is what I always say on that first hard point. This is what I really like to see. We always seem to see a close game at the start, and then maybe one team kind of pulls away at the end, and this is what we're going to see from these big pro teams right now. We're going to see a really close game. Trophy systems going in anywhere. I'm actually on board with Realize right now. He's going to be using this N94, changed up his class a bit from that MSMC, and I think that was a really good tactic by him, to start getting that SMG in there, to start working on this middle hard point, and then as soon as they get the attack on it and they've managed to push into the hard point, switching over to a gun which he may feel more comfortable to be using, but different people have different opinions on that, of whether you should be maybe switching up your roles a bit. But he's still playing, he's still going to be sitting in this hardpoint area right now. Happy to just be sitting here, taking out players quite well. He's actually on a 2 kill streak as well, but he does get taken out as soon as I say that. I want to jump on board with Replays, I think, who's currently on a 5 kill streak, also using that AN94. And, you know, we've got a really close game in our hands. I have no idea who I'm going to predict to take this one up, and do you or not?
You know, honestly, I don't know. A lot of people were going with UNiTE and Evil. We got some mixed fans in here, so I'm not too sure. I don't know who's going to take it. 10 seconds remaining until they rotate over towards the next hardpoint. I don't see anybody. Actually, Too Quick was trying to get that anchor position, but it is, in fact, going to be, it looks like, that is going to be Huddle who's going to be anchoring down this position. Actually, rotating over, and it was very interesting how they rotate the anchor positions. It's just whichever spot is advantageous. Wherever they spawn up is great. But as you see here, right now, Slacked on a 3 kill streak gets taken out, but Huddle's going to have to hold down this hardpoint here. And he is, in fact, going to be spraying that blue side in an interesting spot here. He's just a little bit outside, but also inside that hardpoint. It's a great place by him. Replays and John taking over that hardpoint, and Replays gets taken out by Slack, and Slack's going to take it over again, doing a great job getting a nice 2-piece on John and Replays. But there he goes, taking out Too Quick, earning his Hellstorm as well as a Lightning Strike, which is going to come in huge in future hardpoints.
Yeah, what I was really looking at as well, you know, I was flicking through some of the players, and I was staying on board with Huddle, I believe, for quite a while, and you know, and he was rotating around early, I believe, and then, you know, he was getting in that anchor spot, making sure his team got those nice spawns, not too worried if he wasn't actually getting the initial, you know, few seconds on the hard point, and then the rest of his team was pushing in. FizzUp was moving around into his anchor position, and then he was starting to move forward, and if he got killed off, you know, he wasn't too worried about going and helping FizzUp with that anchor position. He was happy to completely let FizzUp take control of it, and that's what I like to see. You know, we've already got some teamwork going right now, and you know, that's kind of evident in the score right now, as UNiTE have taken a bit of a lead right now. Skype is actually going to be able to pick up 1 kill with that lightning strike. He's still got that Hellstorm missile which he can use. Not sure when he's going to be calling it in, but he's actually got this Scorpion Evo and the AN94 right now, so he's, you know, he's going to be able to kind of change his role a bit, and they're happy to just sit in this area while his team are going to be controlling that hardpoint over the other side of the map. We've still got about 3 minutes 15 left on the clock. So who do you want to jump on board with? Let's give some love to somebody who we haven't seen yet.
Let's go on board. Let's go on board with Slacked here. He actually is going to be rocking that Scorpion, going through the grave section, trying to just get the, I guess, contest the final heart or this junk hardpoint. 10 seconds remaining until they rotate over, and he is in fact going to get in there, getting some points. He has a Hellstorm here. He's about to earn another Hellstorm and about 2 more kills, so I'm interested to see if he's going to use that Hellstorm to knock some people off that front side position. He does in fact have somebody over there transferring over toward the grave section. Actually, he's rotating over to the left side, and he's in fact, can he pick him up? No, he cannot. John gets a beautiful kill there. Huddle and Replays is going to be inside this mechanic hardpoint, but Replays actually is going to rotate around him. Great stuff by him. Replays holding it down, and now John realizing Replays are in their strong duo there, strong triple team there, and realized was on a 4 kill streak before getting taken out. And right now it's going to be Slacked and Replays fighting for that hardpoint. Are they going to be able to take it over? I'm not too sure. I'm going to hop on board with FizzUp here, as he's actually getting taken out right there by Replays, coming in strong with that MS&C, leaving it up to Slacked and John to take it over, but John is in fact going to get it. Beautiful plays here by both teams, really coming in there, taking out each other. You know, it's really interesting to see here. They're both anchoring down, as we see Too Quick anchoring down for Team Evil, and then I believe FizzUp anchoring down for Team UNiTE. So it's great plays by them. And then also there's 3 strong players who's able to come in there, attack in one central key, key spot, and really take out the other team. And it's just back and forth action. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Time is clicking down fast. 144 to 167 in favor of Team UNiTE right now, as Slack and Spacey are going to take over this middle hard point. So it could really go either way here. As I'm going to hop on board with Huddle here. He's currently on a 2 kill streak, controlling that blue section, trying to kill some people if they're going to run Hummers. There's actually going to be one sneaky guy. That's actually going to be Too Quick, who's already rotated around towards that table section, trying to get those kills on FizzUp, but FizzUp takes him out, and FizzUp is actually going to rotate around and try to control the skip section. Great plays on his part, because now they're going to be set up for this last hard point.
What I want to actually do quickly now, we haven't actually showed the scoreboard so far. As you can see, the score is currently 192 to 150. Evil just managing to pick up those last few seconds on that hard point. But we're going to see UNiTE Slack going 32 and 22, and then Huddle going 39 and 22 with 6 defense, and they're going big. And we've actually got nobody at all on the Evil squad who's going positive. And this is the thing is, you can go on about rotation, which obviously is a key part to hardpoint, but you've also got to be able to slay. That's a key part of it. You do have players who have that certain role to start slaying, but it seems like a lot of the UNiTE squad are actually able to do that. And I know that kind of sounds a bit weird and a bit simple, but I think that's the thing, you know, that's the main thing a lot of the time. If you can win your gunfight simple as that, you're going to be able to control what's going on around the map, and you're going to be able to start getting that rotation going. So, you know, moving it back to basics, those scores, you know, they're going big right now, and it does look like, as soon as I say that, Slacked is going to pick a double with his Hellstorm missile, and Huddle's already hit a 40 bomb. We've got 23 seconds left on the clock. It looks like this is going to go in UNiTE's favour. I'm going to jump on board with Fizzer at the second, and we are currently going to see this go down to a 14-second game. It is going to go in UNiTE's favour. I do believe it is mathematically impossible. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
just getting my my final maths skills going right now. I wasn't very good at maths in school, so I do apologise about that. But you know, this is what I said. It was even for a while at the start, and then I'd say about the 130-second mark for both teams, it kind of blew up there, so to speak, and UNiTE went absolutely crazy, and they got that rotation round, as you said. And this is what we like to see. You know, we were wondering about that communication, what it was going to be like, and it obviously worked well, because they had, you know, they had a really demanding lead there at the end.
Yeah, they had a demanding lead there, and it was actually over at close to 40 seconds. Look at this, UNiTE just picking up Fizzer, but able to take out